everyone! Hi! Hey, it's me, it's Lant, and it's my birthday. Hello, welcome everyone to my little birthday stream. Wow, this is very exciting. My first stream here on the Lant channel. Hey folks, what's up? Hi! Oh hi, hello there. It's nice to be in this form. It's nice to just be me instead of like being Apollyon. This is very cool. I think the last time you guys saw me was during my Sonic Watch-along stream, which was quite a while ago. But we're back, baby. We're back, and this channel will probably see a little bit more use going forward. I'm gonna be streaming a little more of like my own art progress, especially for my web series. Hi, thanks for wishing me happy birthday. Thank you guys. Hey, it's my first ever stream ever. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Happy birth, Yangqing homie. Hell yeah, let's go, Brando. Yeah, it was ages ago. It was ages ago since the Sonic Watch-along. Oh, it's been a while. So you guys came here not just to see me, this cute face, this me with my 3 eyes, this cute face, but you came here to see me design my character for my web series. Now, before we jump into the design, I think I should kind of give you an introduction to what we will be designing. So there's many different species in my web series, and the main character is of like a bird species. So like here's like a very old draft. Here's like a super old draft. No, you guys can see it just fine. This is like a really old draft, just like Bird Kid, right? So the hair is not exactly feathers, but the hair of this species kind of clumps together a little bit more easily, like feathers. Yeah, this is what we'll be working with. There's many other species too. There's like a more like deer lemur-esque species. There's like species that are like a little more like the traditional mermaid kind of look. There are species that are like, now hold on, don't laugh too hard. They look like fish with bunny ears. And then there are species that they organically, they're like little, they're organic species, but they can take in any objects and build an exoskeleton out of it. So they build their own exoskeletons, and don't ask me, but they do kind of look a little like mechs. Yeah, it's them. It's them. Yeah, you guys should hopefully see more of me. More Lant, not Apollyon, Lant. This is a birthday party, absolutely. Pretend there's cake. Pretend I'm serving you all cake. What kind of cakes do you guys want? I'm serving you all cheesecake. I'm getting that cheesecake thing from Costco. I'm so excited for cheesecake. You would eat them so far? Oh, creamy meow. Now, these are different species. There's way more than these as well. But let me show you the parents, because I do feel like the parents will kind of inform a little bit of what the main character will look like. So this is one parent. They're like a bird species. This is kind of like their hair. I'm going with this one more than this one a little bit, but I mean, this one could just turn into this one. Just depends on how you style the hair, right? But I give you my food. I can't resist fire. Like if you ask me for food, I have to give it to you. Who can say no to a cute little fire elemental? And this is the other parent, who is more, they are octopus kind. So you can see them here, but like this would be, they'd have a head. If I'm drawing slow, please pardon me. I'm using a different grip for my right hand. A different grip that supposedly won't give me as much of a burden on my wrist. This is them. Give me a second. It's a little bit harder to control the pen. Well, here's the thing. This grip, folks, forces me to use my arm to draw instead of just my wrist. So if I'm having trouble controlling this, it just means I'm not using my arm enough. So you know what, maybe it is a good thing that I'm struggling a little bit, because that means I have room for improvement. And if I can really master how to use my arms to draw, maybe my wrist won't get hurt ever again. They're like that. They're like that. But maybe even bigger. I'm thinking of like Ursula from Little Mermaid. So maybe more tentacles. Imagine bigger tentacles. Yeah. Don't draw fast, draw something you'd be happier with. Ouija, you are so true, so true, so true. So true. You're so right. I think I hurt my wrist because I was rushing too much. That is my theory. And my right wrist is doing a bit better. I was able to leisurely draw for 2 hours the other day. So that was fantastic. I didn't feel any soreness in my hand afterwards. Things were doing great. I just gotta make sure I kind of like keep up the same looseness and like lack of tightness in my hand, and I think we'll be good. Hi Rio! Always imagining bigger tentacles? Hey, excellent. Oh, I see your message. Fluffy and glasses? I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you are enjoying the parents and the octopus. Let's begin. I'm going to maybe draw Jari underneath the parents so I can reference them easily. Let me pick a brush. I enjoy using... So I'm really into, I think, this brush right now. Yeah, this is the good stuff. I can't read this Korean word right here. It also might be too small on your screens. But this pen, I'm really into this pen. Because you can go really thin and then you get like really thick. Ooh, thank you. You are all so kind. I'm also glad my wrist is doing better. Yeehaw. Let's see. I am just now realizing that, yes, Khan, the robotic looking ones are definitely like the insects that make their own shells. And Rando, awesome. I have not seen too much of Made in Abyss, but it's cool that the fishes show you how to cook. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. All right, I'm using my arm to draw. Wow, this is exciting. I'm just so cheesed to be here, folks. I'm so cheesed to just chill. Hey, nothing wrong with streaming as Apollyon. I love Apollyon, don't get me wrong. Whoa. Yeah, I love Apollyon, don't get me wrong. I just think that it can be a little bit hard to stream as Apollyon sometimes because like even when I am... Whoop. Sorry, I'm missing opacity. Wait, this is not the eraser I wanted. Oh, this is the one. Okay, like even when I'm like relaxed and streaming as Apollyon, sometimes like in the back of my head I'll be like, oh, you're playing a character right now, you should act more like the character, and then I get paralysis because I'm just like, oh, I need to focus on the game but also the character, and then also, and I'm not an actor. What can I say, folks? What can I say? Maybe if I took improv classes it'd be easier, but alas. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little model that we can just duplicate a few times. Oh, thank you guys. I hold you all tenderly. This is me. This is me. This is all you guys. I don't know what you guys are. Here, your little blobs. This is me holding you guys. Oh, I'm holding. Oh, I'm holding. I'm holding. See, I would never do this up as Apollyon because Apollyon would never, I don't know, go baby talk on you guys. He'd be like, what the fuck? You want me to what, baby talk? Apollyon reserves his baby talk for Smoochie. Wanderer. This is me. I'm like, oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, you guys are little babies. I could bring back Apollyon for fiction works. That could be interesting. That could be fun. There's lots to think about. I will admit, part of me is definitely like sunk cost fallacy is a thing with Apollyon. Folks, I spent so much time on the model for Apollyon. The fact that I'm putting that away to rest does make me extremely sad. You can ask any ID Lost member. I felt like I traded my lifespan to work on that model. Like that model freaking took me a bajillion years of all my lifeblood, bro. Hi, I love you guys. I love you guys. You're certified crushed. I would, oh my gosh, yeah, I would love to retcon to only speak through a Brennan Lee Mulligan soundboard. That sounds so funny. I would forever open all my sentences with, hey gang! Also, Fire, I'm so glad you've been thinking a lot about Worlds Beyond Number. So everyone, I've been so into Worlds Beyond Number. I point into the crowd. River Cinders has also been very into Worlds Beyond Number, thanks to me. It's such a good show. Hey, folks, if you have not been watching Worlds Beyond Number, listening, if you guys have not been listening to Worlds Beyond Number, I highly, highly suggest you do. It is, hey, no joke, maybe my favorite D&D podcast right now. It's so good. It's very story focused, which I think is maybe the best way for D&D to be presented to people. I know some people are really into mechanics in D&D, but I think mechanics are fun for the people at the table, but for the people listening, it's kind of like, what's going on? Like it's hard to keep up with, right? So I highly suggest Worlds Beyond Number. Just give the first episode a listen. I recommend listening to like the prologue before you jump into the main series. But you know, you could also jump into the main series. I know Rio did it, and it worked out just fine. It's very accessible. You can jump in at prologue or first episode. Both work. Brennan does a great job of kind of just leading you into the story. Everything's like, you can fill in the blanks. It's all very understandable. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Just give it a shot. And then come back to me when you realize it has taken over your brain. I'm looking at Rio. Oh, Worlds Beyond Number has my whole soul. My whole entire soul. I shake your hand. I'm so excited about the Sexy Bear Dad. I'm so glad you enjoyed the Sexy Bear Dad. I'm going off. Help. Hey. It's my birthday. What can I say? It's my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. I get one free Scream About D&D pass on my birthday. Hi Pon! Hi Ellie! Hello! Thanks for wishing me happy Lant Day. Thanks for wishing me a good birthday. I take care of you guys, thank you. Oh! I see. Wait! Oh, Marco! Hi Marco! Sorry, I did miss your message. I was ranting about Worlds Beyond Number so hard I did not see your message. Hi Marco! Hope you're doing good. I see, Thrash. I will confess, multiple people have told me it was confusing to hear me talk about Apollyon and then myself as manager. I just didn't know how to really phrase it. Like, how do I go about explaining, like, hey, so the VTuber I stream as is a character that I play, whereas my actual me self, my flesh self, is not present in the VTuber sphere as of yet, or who knows will ever be. Well, I mean, I'm a VTuber now, right? I point at my PNG, like that's me, so who knows? Adventure Zone's great D&D show. Critical Role is great for really long stories. I agree, though. I would also argue that there is a new contender for great long stories now, and that would be Worlds Beyond Number. I think Critical Role is great if you're into the mechanics, but I've definitely tried to recommend Critical Role to people who are not into D&D and they have struggled a little bit to get into it because there's too much to understand, you know? Okay, I'm gonna finish with this. So this is when they're really baby. This is like I'm imagining like a 3-year-old. I don't want to do that thing that some I know some anime artists, they draw children with weirdly huge hips. I think not sure about that. But I will say right here, Taba probably has like big thighs because it's feathers, right? So if you were to take away all their feathers, they would have like skinny ass little leggies. But this is like, they're part bird folk. So I'm like picturing, well, actually, do they have feathers on their thighs? Let me think about that. Also, 1 second. Give me a moment. I don't know what it is these days. I can't tell. Maybe I have allergies? I've had stuffy noses for the past couple of days, and I'm just like, this is really annoying. And everyone else who has allergies also has stuffy noses. So I'm like, you know what? maybe it's the pollen in the air. Give me a second. Ugh, okay, sorry about that. No, not the coughs. Oh, I'm so sorry. Bad audio experience. Right? The allergies. Man, what is up? Folks, it hurts. Wait, Steven, your friend saw Brennan at his gym? Oh my gosh, you have to join the gym. Oh no, Steven! I can't believe this. I wish I was where you are at right now. I can't believe you had like 2nd-degree exposure to Brennan. Does that make sense? It's not you who saw Brennan, it's your friend who saw Brennan. That's wild. I hope Brennan's doing good. I'm glad Brennan's getting those pumping those weights, getting swole. I wish Brennan a very good health. Oh, that's amazing. Only asked me on the VTuber wiki, and oh yeah, so my little anglerfish thing. So the concept behind it is that the little bulb of light is the little bulbs of light represent my thoughts, and the little anglerfish thing the little anglerfish thing is like a thought leaving my brain, and it's just flowing away from me. It's gone. The little thoughts in my hair, that's where I keep my thoughts. They're also slowly dripping out of my hair. Oh. Yeah, no kid thighs. No kid thighs. And I'm very excited for Ravening 4. Okay, maybe the hands are here. Do babies have long arms? Probably not. 2nd-degree exposure to Brennan! You know what? I don't think I'm gonna give them feathers on their legs. We're going normal chicken thighs, folks. So I'm just gonna draw like a normal baby proportion here. Anime baby proportion. Give me a second. But they do have like the bird legs. You know what I'm saying? Like the legs go back a little bit. Boink. 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 Yeah, maybe it is weather related. I think like we are about to hit summer here. So I'm wondering if like all the plants are like, this is our last shot. It's almost summer. It's time to go hog wild with this pollen, baby. And then they go hog wild with the pollen and then we cry. Oh, I've decided. I want huge talon feet, right? Because I remember seeing I've looked at a lot of baby birds for references, and I think they have very big claws, don't they? Because their claws are fairly large and they grow into them. I could be wrong. I'll correct that later if so. Yeah, the lights are my thoughts. The lights are my thoughts. The proportions are wild on this kid. The proportions are truly wild on this kid. Okay, so I know everyone came here to say happy birthday to me and also watch me design this kid and maybe ask me stuff about my web series, but you know, I can't get Worlds Beyond Number out of my head. And hey, it's my birthday. Let me go off topic a little bit. So, Fire, you were saying you can't stop having thoughts about Worlds Beyond Number. Tell me your thoughts. Hey, tell me your thoughts. We won't go too deep because spoiler territory, but I think episode 1 is fine. Hey, for all those who have been listening to Worlds Beyond Number, tell me what you're thinking about it. Tell me your brain juices. All right, so I'm gonna duplicate this for the base. Oh. So this tells me there's like a little straggler of a thing over here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna call this the base. And then we can start maybe getting to work on the first one. I think I'm just gonna say straight up, I think it would be fun if Jari has big eyes, big expressive eyes. Now, I know there isn't a... There's no way for you guys to truly vote yet. I don't think there's like a voting system on YouTube. Or is there? But I would like to design some eyes, and then you guys can give me like you guys can vote for like what eye you guys prefer. The interaction between all the characters just keep replaying in your brain. Ooh, you want to know what the deal is? Yeah, hell yeah. Right, the figure at the end of the road. The signpost getting knocked off his hinges. And just like the creepy sound as there's someone at the end of the road. Worlds Beyond Number is good, folks. Worlds Beyond Number is very good. What interactions are you really into? Oh yeah, lately I've also seen, I was looking at this one YouTube video about someone discussing how they got their very cool progress on their anime faces, and they were saying that it really helps to imagine a square. I don't do that, you know the square technique where you're imagining the head as like a square, and this helps you with like your proportions and stuff like that. I don't do this, but I probably should, because I realize my faces get kind of a little bit wacky. Like they're not perfectly in proportion. So I'm gonna try doing that a little bit more. Oh, what are you talking about, Ashy? Waiting for number 2? Number 2 for Worlds Beyond Number? It's out! There's 5 episodes! Or are you talking about Ravening War? You love nature vs industry angle when it comes to Wizardly, the Citadel, Witchcraft, the Spirit World, reflects in the 3 PCs. Hell yeah! Absolutely, Rio. I feel that. Like, I think it's such a cool way of seeing how, like, they're all magic practitioners in Worlds Beyond Number. It's so cool to see how like their backgrounds inform so much of what they think about magic. I'm super into that. How they think about magic, how they approach magic. It also kind of informs, I think, their personality too, which I'm just like, ooh, juicy. Oh yeah, Suvi had it rough with grandmother Ren. Like I love the little detail Abria did where she was like, yeah, like the little incense that like Suvi has been carrying with her the whole time smells like them, and I'm just like, oh, what a cute little, what a great storytelling detail that really informs the character, because I think Suvi is not a character that's very like openly. Suvi is not someone that's like very open about her affections. Like she's not very like, I see, oh my gosh, I love you so much. She's not like that kind of person. But through the details, you can tell that she cares about Ame and Grandma Ren so much. But your little nose. Oh, I don't know. We'll be rough with this. I've given Taba eyebrows because Taba's parents have eyebrows. But I am noticing that like Taba's parents have eyebrows that kind of go like this way, so maybe I'll do that. But I mean, the parents' designs are not locked in yet, so maybe I won't do that. Oh, you're waiting for a time to watch episode 2. I see, Ashy. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it is hard. I find myself like, the reason why I was able to get through Worlds Beyond Numbers so quickly, I think, is because I was listening to it while doing house chores. I would just blaze through it. I'd be like, nice. I need to sort more of these things. Let me just play the next episode and the next episode and the next one and Okay, I'm gonna trim in the face just slightly. Okay. So let's think of some possible silhouettes. Now, I think it could be fun to maybe have a silhouette that's like, maybe like, oh, no, we could have a silhouette that's maybe like... Hey, what am I doing? I'll just draw them on here. We could have a silhouette that's like this, folks. Like, kind of like this style. I know this is somewhat common in anime. Like people, this will be like the downward pointing cat ear style. You know what I mean? Like the character usually for I've often seen like a few like anime girls with like cat-ish like ears pointing downwards. I've seen it happen. We could give bangs. This is a possibility. You know what? We should have them side by side. Let me duplicate. And then, as we all know, hair is the most important part of anime characters. It's how you define them with silhouette. Maybe fluffy? Okay. I will attempt to make fluffy. That's a good point. Oh, did I post it on my Twitter accounts? I posted it on my main account. Well, I didn't say I was live. I was saying I'd be live in like an hour. Do you think I should make another tweet being like, I'm live right now? Or what are your thoughts? Give me your thoughts, Fire. Also, I agree. I think the show is super high-end. The players are so good at weaving their characters. It's incredible. Oh, you listen while you cook, Rio? That's cool. That's cool. I should listen to Worlds Beyond Number while I cook. Hey Rio, I'm on to my 3rd time listening to Worlds Beyond Number. I am listening with friends now. So I'm like going through it with them for the 3rd time. And then, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll go a 4th time. Oh, you think QRT saying I'm live would be good? Alright, I'll do that right now. Alrighty, let me do layouts. And what are my character's main personality traits? So that's the fun thing, right? My character, Taba has no personality trait yet. I think the only established ones are that they're likely to be friendly, gregarious, and also it's likely for them to be interested in learning, reading, and being just in general, like, I guess, on the smarter side of the scale. And the reason why they're not well developed yet is because you guys will be developing them. I'm actually altering the beginning of my web series so that you guys are choosing the main character's personality traits as they grow up. So it's actually, hey, you know what? My friend Z also mentioned a great point, which is that the beginning of my web series is a little bit like Worlds Beyond Number in that you're starting from when the character is a kid, and then you're seeing how they develop, and you are choosing how they develop in a sense. So, yeah. Second. Time for me to QRT. Okay. Done on one account. Time to go to Apollyon. Manager is doing birthday stream now. Boop, boop. Okay. And we're good, I would assume. Mad respect on your 3rd listen. Hey, so true, Rio. It's so good. It's even on my 3rd listen, I'm picking up on new things. I'll be like, oh shoot, and then there was that, and then there was that, and then like I actually listened 2 times to the series first before I went and listened to the prologue, the Children's Adventure. And now that I've listened to the Children's Adventure, there's so many moments where I'm just like the Leonardo DiCaprio gif where I like lean forward and I point at the screen. There's so many moments where I'm just like, oh my gosh, that thing was a reference to that thing. Oh my gosh. And it's quite fun. Have good luck, Fire. Yeah, I agree, Rio. It's a little challenging to design a character without a unique, without an established personality. Maybe... You know what? Maybe we could have like a basic design first, and then over time, they will fashion their hair differently, maybe, to fit their growing character. Absolutely, Ashy, absolutely. So fluffy, right? Hmm. This kind of makes them look like an apple. If I give them red hair, they will be an apple, which would be kind of funny. Oh yeah, what hair color would they have? So okay, biologically, their octopus parent has like a deep red color, as is typical of deep ocean octopuses, to have like a darkish reddish, blackish color. So they could have... I can definitely see this character. I'm gonna call them Taba for now. I can definitely see how Taba could have like the same kind of like deep red hair color. I haven't decided on the hair color for their bird parent, but I was thinking it could be fun to have tropical colors, but also like... also striking color. So maybe like a black with also just hint with black with splashes of bright tropical color could maybe be their bird parents coloring. Okay, well here's like fluffy hair. I'm gonna make the brush bigger. It's hard to see from a distance. My brush is too thin. A whole new level of self-insert? What do you mean, Luigi? Do you mean like my craving for apples is coming into this character? Apples. I'd say though, hey, here's my hot take. I'm actually not super into apples. I like apple pie, but apples themselves, I'm like, apples are maybe okay. Maybe it's like I didn't eat enough apples as a kid. So here's the thing. When I was a kid, I was allergic to apples. Wild, right? I couldn't eat apples as a kid. But I think because I didn't eat apples as a kid, I don't have loyalty towards the apple fruit. I find it okay. Black with vibrant splashes of color sounds sick. I'm glad you feel that way. I'll really think about that then. Everything feels so interconnected. No small detail is too small to be insignificant. Yeah. Oh my goodness. When you get more into Prologue, I have to know your thoughts on it. This whole stream has become me just gushing about Worlds Beyond Number. Folks, check it out. You can find it in any podcast listening platform. Hi Z, thank you! Oh, you were talking about choosing the main character's personality. Yeah, because since you guys will be choosing their personality, I guess it kind of could be a self-insert. You're cooking the OC in your own way. You're cooking it. You're cooksing it. I feel maybe a little bit okay about the fluffy hair. Hey, let's revisit it. I don't know about this fluffy hair design. Let me cook a bit. I want to make this fluffier. I think the problem is there's not like a clear shape definition. It's very just like a circle, which is like fine, I guess. Well, then there's something wrong with like a circle definition. What if it's... What if I just made them even fluffier? Maybe that was it. Maybe my brain was like, if you want it to be a circle, really make it a circle, you know? Give me a second, I'm like adjusting the grip on my hand. Okay. maybe? What if, you know what? Their parent has one eye concealed. It could maybe be kind of funny for them to have just like the most like, well, depending on what character traits we give this character, but it could be kind of funny if they have just like the most like hair in face feral kind of vibes going on, where it's just like their eyes, everything is just, it's all just like it's all just covered up. And then their parent is like, I like that you're taking after me, but I do think you're taking it a little bit far. Sweetie, you can barely see. So it would be like, I would often draw them maybe a little bit like this. Ah! Or maybe also kind of like, you would kind of see an eye. This would be the feral fluff design. Hi, Jen! Please have a wonderful time at work. Thanks for dropping by. I wish you an extremely good work. I wish you a very, very nice time. The world beyond numbers brain rot never ends. It's just, it's so my kind of show. What can I say? I kind of like the fluffy look. I'm kind of into it. Here's an option. I like that. I'm into that. Extreme fluff zone. I can get behind it. Now let's go the exact opposite direction and have something that's like more neatly combed, because that could also be fun. Maybe... Or it's like neatly combed and then so for this parent, their hair does that. Their hair flicks up at the end. It could maybe be fun for their hair to also kind of do a little flick. This feels almost very like... I feel like there were a lot of Saturday morning cartoons that had like a very kind of like flicked up at the ends hairstyle. And then I feel like if the hair is very organized, it could be fun to have like... It could be fun to have the ahoge, which is a common ingredient in anime hairstyles. Do you guys like the music, by the way? This was picked out by Kim for me. I think it has extremely sleep-inducing qualities to it. If I listen to the music for too long, I do feel like I am about to sleep. I think it could be fun to have the kind of dynamic in my stream where it's like, you've come here to say hello to me, and I lure you in with with non-stop talking about worlds beyond number while the music tries to put you to sleep. That feels maybe like a good dynamic to have. I kind of like this hairstyle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I kind of like this hairstyle. I remember talking with Z before, but one of my design philosophies is that I don't like designing... I don't like designing character designs that are just... I think like what is trendy right now, or like what looks good in mainstream. I kind of like character designs and hairstyles that are a little bit not as traditionally attractive, because like, okay, so you have your traditional ikemen hairstyle, right, which is maybe like you have the look, I don't know, the ikemen eyes. Why did I draw the ikemen eyes like this? This is maybe a hot take, I'm realizing, but you'll have like a ruffled, slightly ruffled sleep must, but also clearly I've spent 2 hours stylizing my hair kind of look. This is not uncommon. This is like a very like traditionally like, oh, this is a very attractive hairstyle. There's nothing wrong with this. I will do this sometimes. But then I also like hairstyles that are like from Pokemon, James, which is just McDonald arches. I don't think that's very common these days. I don't think it's considered attractive in this day and age. I know McDonald arches were kind of popular in maybe like the 90s, right? But this is no longer like what's hot in styling, but I'm just like, oh, there's something so charming about just having a little bit about the design that's not like generically, not generic. I keep saying generic. I'm not trying to diss people who look like this. I have characters in my web series that have just the attractive, trendy hairstyle. I like it when there's just something about the design that is not typically attractive. Like this, I think at a glance, I don't think this is an attractive hairstyle. I think it looks like a ghost with like a thing sticking out of it. Wait, this is actually so cute though, but you know what I mean? It's like, there's something about it that's just kind of like, that doesn't look that good. But also, because it doesn't look that good, it kind of loops back around to being cute. I don't know, that's just what I think about designs. I like putting things into the design that does not feel that carefully chosen, carefully designed. James' Pokemon is eternal. I agree. No. I think James is perfectly attractive. It's just I don't think his hair looks that good. Hey, these are hot takes. What can I say? Personally, for me personally, I don't think James' hair looks very good. But I think his not that good hair combined with his whole vibe is like very excellent. It's very good. Have they revealed their name? Yes, their name is, let me write that down. The character's name is Taba. But sometimes I call Taba Jari, and that's for you to see in the future and for me to know. I call them Jari. Well, actually, I can probably tell you guys because I think Jari is... Whether or not they go by Jari will depend on the choices you make, but I think of Jari more as like an internet handle they would have. So you know how I am called Lant? I'm not called Lant in real life. But it's definitely what I would prefer to be called, you know? So it's like a name they choose later. I'm kind of into this. This is very like, this hair is, it's interesting. I'm gonna merge these together so I can better move them around. Okay, let me revisit this, because now that we have those two banger hairstyles, I feel like this one's not holding up. It just doesn't, it's not speaking to me anymore. I like the V shape. Let me get the V shape going again. I liked this V-shaped silhouette. Maybe it needs something on top to be like a triangle, but I think a triangle implies that this character is a little bit chaotic, which is maybe fine to have later. So we're actually designing a version of this character that's like the first stage, because as you choose how this character will behave, this character will change, and then they'll wear their hair differently. I was thinking of pinning their hair back a bit because I realized their parent might be like, oh, your hair's getting in your eye, even though their hair is in their eye. Wait, we're on to something. Okay, so this is a weakness of mine. Do you see why? Apollyon and Jen both have this thing on their hair. I'm realizing that this is a thing that I put in a lot of my characters. I don't know why. Apollyon has it. Jen's OG design has it. Just a strand of hair hanging over their face, smack dab in the middle. That could be kind of cute. Like, maybe like just like a strand, right? And then the rest of their hair is like pinned back. This feels like peak kid design. You know what I mean? This is, I feel like my parent has given me this hairstyle before. And like this strand is like the inescapable one strand that keeps getting out. Whoa, this is a huge forehead. I'm just realizing this kid's got a massive forehead. That's kind of cute. And then maybe it's like, hold on. I think I'm like flicking my wrist too much. I'm trying to use just my hand. Sorry, not my hand, just my arm. I am getting back into old habits. I have to draw with my arm, not my hand. We can't have a relapse, folks. Taba, really young, from like 1 to 3 years old. Wait, I have an idea. What if we extend this so that it becomes the other hairstyle, which is like, it's still the V thing, but it's longer. And I feel like just making the V thing longer makes quite a difference. I don't know how I feel about this. Conversely, hold on. I'm gonna duplicate this again. One more time, baby. Conversely, we could do something where we give him pigtails. Yeah, give it to him. It could be a cute thing, because one of their parents has like semi-pigtails, right? Hey, do kids do that? Do they have similar hairstyles as their parents, or is that like something that doesn't really happen? This is weirdly a look. This is a look, actually. Feathery pigtails, very cute. I'm kind of maybe getting into this. I think there's also a version of this where it's like, there's a version of this where the pigtails are like wild, right? Which could also be kind of cute. I actually, maybe I do kind of like that. I think this is maybe kind of funny. Maybe I'm biased towards really fluffy things I say as I point at my own hair. As kids they don't, but as they grow up they gain part of their parents' hair. That makes sense, Ashi. You like the feathery pigtail? It's like when people weave feathers into their hair, but it is their hair. Ooh, good point. That's true, this is anime. We can do whatever we want. Do you guys like feathery hair A or feathery hair B? I'm running low on water. Okay. Pom-pom hair. Yeah, we have pom-pom hair here. Hi, Whiskers! Hello, I hope your work's going well. Hello. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. We're here designing stuff. We have some versions of this character where it's like they've got kind of like pigtail hairstyles. One is like very like pom-pommy, and then the other one is more like this. The hair has an almost feathery quality to it. We have this one. We got this, and then we have this here, which is no longer anything. This one's no longer anything. I'm going to merge this. I'm gonna change this hairstyle again, because it's nothing. I think having just like a very traditional hair like this could also be fun. Yeah, just a traditional hair bob cut could be nice. Ooh, 2 B's, 1 A. Okay. A looks younger to me, B is more elegant. So this is like their default self. We don't know what their personality will be like going forward, so... I see. This is like think of like a character that has like no personality, like just a blank slate. This is for them right now. We could also have versions where it's like, because they're like very young, right? Their hair's not that long yet. Do 3-year-olds have long hair? I feel like you don't really get to long hair on children until you're like maybe 4 or 5, right? So maybe I've like... Well, this is anime, who cares? B, it looks like the parents put more effort into styling it. This is true! This is true. I'm like shortening their hair a little bit just to see how it might look with like shorter hair. I kind of like the pom-pom with shorter hair a little bit. They look so similar. You know what? This is a strong contender. I think I'll leave it like this. I'll make it a little more obvious that it's different. That's true. I will say this parent would definitely put a lot of effort into styling Taba's hair and like brushing it and whatnot, keeping it straight. Maybe even braiding it. I could see them braiding the hair to keep it a little more... I don't know. There's nothing... There is... I think both are actually things that their parents would do, right? Because like the left one would be like their hair is very floofy naturally, and then for A, maybe it's braided, maybe it's maybe their hair is just less floofy. Things to consider. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna do one more hairstyle, and then I think we can choose between the ones we have. Oh my gosh, what if we give him Sasuke hairstyle? We give them the Sasuke hairstyle! How could I betray my child like this? I'm just kidding. Nothing wrong with Sasuke hairstyle. Hey, Sasuke's another example of McDonald arches. Wait, do we have... No, we have like half arch here. We have like the hair flicked up a little bit here. We don't have bangs. Okay, I think it'd be normal to have some bangs. I think that this will be just a style where it's like a little bit shorter in front and it's like a little bit longer in the well, a little bit shorter in the back and a little bit longer in the front. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. A very typical haircut, but I feel like since this is like the first generic stage of their design, it could work. Bursuke. All right, we did it. Now, okay, now we're going to start picking. There's no way to set up a poll, right? How do can I set up a poll? Engage with audience. Start a poll! Okay, I can do a poll. Now, let's give these all numbers and then we'll vote on the ones that get to stay. So A, B, C, D, E, and then F. We're gonna vote, folks. Let me see if I can have that many. No, I could only put 4. This is hard. Okay, if we could only have 4. We can only have 4. If we can only have 4, I'm going to eliminate one of these myself first. So I think the pigtails are strong contenders. I'm also very into the pigtails. I think I'm gonna get rid of D because it's too strong of a personality. I think maybe going forward, once we have developed their character more, we can maybe choose something like D. I think, wait, 2 brackets of 3? Oh my gosh, you're so right. I won't erase D just yet. Hi, Nagi! Hi! We're about to do a little tournament. So here's the first bracket. Here is the second bracket. Bye, kiddo. Please, Nagi, help us decide on the design to use. Yeah, this is it, right? That's a tourney. So we do 3 first, and then 3 first, and then the 2 will face off against each other, and we will have a final winner. Be any our best friends, you love him? Okay, okay. Ah, thank you, Nagi. Nagi, I love you! Let's start with the first one. So A, B, and C. These are all like pigtails, by the way. These are like little pigtails for this character. They have a very generic personality right now. We will develop their personality later as we go. So, do we like A, B, or C? Which hair? Bracket 1. Let's go. Alright, the poll is up. I'll make the poll go for 2 minutes. Whew, you know what? I'm also gonna grab some water. So I'm gonna go grab some water. All the Jaris must fight? Yeah, fight to the death. I'm sorry, Nagi, but you'll have to choose. I'm getting some water, be right back. Hi, hello, I'm back. Sorry, I basically left to buy milk. Okay. Here's the thing. I went out to get water, right? And then I was like, "What's that jangling sound?" And I realized that I forgot to close the door to the yard, and it was making a racket because like the wind was blowing it left and right. And I was just like, I gotta go close that door. So I went out, I came back, and I'm back now for sure. Hello, Stardust Survivor. Hello. Hi. You think A is top tier? Okay. I'm glad. All right. Well, actually, let's see what the masses have decided. How do I determine which one? Oh wow, 10 votes. I'll end poll. A wins with 50%. Wow. Okay. So we're doing hairstyle A. We're doing hairstyle A wins, and so now we're doing bracket B. Let's go ahead and circle this. This is the style that wins. Incredible. Now for bracket B. So we have too many hairstyles, and so we're narrowing things down. So the winner of A will go off against the winner of B, bracket B. A wins, which means you win. Hey, nice. We love to see it. Congratulations on winning. Let's do another poll, and we're going to do a poll for bracket B. Which hairstyle is better? Bracket 2. Okay, so this one's D, E, and then we have an F. Folks, which one do you like more? Oh, okay, but now I'm back. Maybe, you know what? Maybe my nose is feeling weird because of the pollen. I was a little worried that maybe I felt weird because I was like sick or something. No, I think it's the pollen. After coming back from being outdoors, my nose feels like a little like itchy, just a little twitchy, and I'm just like, ooh, maybe it's the pollen. It's the pollen. Oh, wait. But I'm just now realizing that I think the chat window that I have open in OBS is way slower than what the chat window on browser is going at. Interesting. Let me just go ahead and refer to the browser chat window going forward. Yeah, how is everyone? What's up? How's it going? I'm just here sipping my water. I'm thinking if I should maybe eat some vitamin C. I saw a tweet yesterday of someone on my timeline was saying like, my mom has been feeding me like 10 different types of vitamins, and I feel so much more alive. I feel like the demons in my walls have disappeared. I can sleep better now. The sun is shining down on me. My depression is gone. Maybe I just needed vitamins, and I'm sitting here being like, do I need vitamins? I think I may be fine. I think I eat a fairly healthy diet-ish, but also like after hearing their success story, I'm just sitting here being like, maybe I need vitamins. Maybe like my allergies and all this. I know what, I don't think vitamins help with allergies. Maybe I'm just a little miserable from allergies, which is why I'm like, maybe I need vitamins to feel better. But you know, it can't hurt. Well, what's the vitamin C gonna do to me, huh? Poison me? Kill me? Let me, you know what, maybe I'll go eat a vitamin or two while I'm waiting for this poll. Right? Maybe you need some vitamins now? Vitamins do help a lot? Okay. Maybe I'll get some vitamins. You're fantastic. I'm glad to know. Happy to hear this, Stardust. Potassium is important. Ooh, hey, I'm gonna be real with you too. I don't think I've had potassium in a long time. I have not had a banana in a very long time. I don't eat that many deeply green vegetables. I eat like Napa cabbages, which I don't think are very potassium heavy. I think the potassium heavy stuff is like kale and like collard greens, like stuff that's like really deeply green. Maybe I should get some potassium. You know, I do have a lot of dandelions in my backyard, and I have heard that like dandelions are like great for potassium. Maybe I'll just chomp on some garden variety dandelions. But anyways, let me go rummage around while I wait for this poll. I'm gonna see if there's like any like... I'm gonna see if there's any like vitamin C in the cupboards. Bananas aren't the only source of potassium. You get yourself a baked potato or something. I also haven't eaten potatoes in a while. Oh, dearie me. But a baked potato sounds really tasty though. That sounds delicious. Okay. 1 second. I'm back. Vitamin C was not found. However, I found some zinc. I haven't had zinc in like a billion years, so I'm gonna chow one down real fast. All right, I did it. Okay, let's have a look. I click and pull. Whoa! Okay. E wins by a huge landslide. Congratulations, E! Alright. E is here. E wins. Now it's between A and E. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little lasso real fast between A and then E. Honestly, I think you guys have great taste. This is great. I'm really into this. I think the hairstyles you have chosen are fantastic. I'm really into both of these. Let me get these way up close. Oh, that's too close. Way up close, A and E. Let's do one final little pull. Oh no! Oh no, for what, Nagi? Illy, hi! Hi! Thanks for dropping by! I am doing a little poll right now. You're gonna choose between two hairstyles for my main character. Which hairstyle is better for my main character? This is the final poll for it. Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, for like a webtoon. Well, is it a webtoon? It's like, I'm doing a web series here on YouTube where people get to choose what happens for each update, and I'm gonna do everything in like an animatic. So it's like storyboards. I'm doing it in storyboard format. So it's not a cartoon per se. Yeah. This is their first hairstyle. As they grow older, it will change. But this is like their base hairstyle. Sounds interesting. Thank you, Illy. Thank you. Oh my goodness, we're like neck and neck. Oh no, never mind, we're not neck and neck. E is winning by a little bit. I love that fluffy hair is getting a lot of love. Fluffy, poofy hair. Thank you, Illy. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I've been working on this for a very long time. I think the first, if you were to go all the way to my oldest records of this web series, I started this web series. My first draft of it was in junior year of college, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe like 7 years ago, 6 to 7 years ago. And then I did a little bit of it, and then I decided that I didn't world build the world enough, so I started world building and I stopped drawing. And it's been 4 to 5 years of world building. It's been 5+ years of world building, and I think I'm finally at a place where I have a better idea for how I want this web series to go and how I want the world to be like. So that's where we're at. You don't know what kind of character and personality I'm going for because the designs are good, but they have a totally different vibe. Yeah, it's this choose your own adventure, we're actually doing it in a way where you guys get to choose the character's personality as the updates go by. So we start when the character is very, very young, and then you guys choose what the character does, and the choices determine the character's personality as they grow up. But you guys get to choose how they start out looking first. So as they grow older, maybe they'll change their hairstyle a little bit, but I think this helps establish like a general, like a nice foundation for the character. If A loses, can you steal it as a drawing reference? Absolutely. I don't think anyone owns a hairstyle. I think these are also very, they're very baseline hairstyles. Like if you look at my hairstyle, I think mine has been kind of personalized to the point that I think if someone were to do their character with my exact hairstyle, I'd be like, that's my hairstyle that I put a lot of time designing into. But I think A and E are like they're base, they're like foundational enough, like not personalized enough for them to be like super unique, copyrighted, you know what I mean? So go for it. A and E, you guys can use both of them. It's all cool. Yeah, it's a work that's very dear to my heart, Illy. I'm glad that this is inspiring you, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah. Oh man, if you are interested in doing your own projects, I highly encourage you. That's so cool. Chase your bliss, do your own projects. Let's go. You would go with E, definitely? Okay. Yeah, I think their style would change a lot going forward. You know, there's going to be lots of changes. You know, I'm going to go ahead and end poll. E wins. Let's go. 60%. Okay, alrighty. E is their design. Wow. Okay. For those of you who want to take A's design, do so now before I nuke it. I'm going to say chosen design. Alright. Goodbye. And so now we have E. Now I think what we're gonna do now is I want to determine the coloring. And I think once we have the coloring, that's kind of all I had planned for this stream. I'm gonna like duplicate this a billion times. Oh yeah, here are their parents. So this is one parent, which is like a bird. The other parent's an octopus, this one. And I'm gonna write this down as a note for myself, but this parent has like red hair. It has like, it goes from red to black because this is how a lot of deep sea octopuses go. Red to black. They are originally from the deep sea. And then this bird, I'm thinking this bird has like jet black hair, like black blue hair. With highlights, with like tropical highlights. Let's go, Stardust. Yeah, get that sweet drawing skills. Let's go. Let's see here. I'm just making an army so I'm making an army so that I can just add the colors on. Actually, you know what? Let's just start with 3 for now. I don't think we're gonna have that many, so let's merge these. Also, you know, polls can only go up to like 4. But you know what? If we can do 4, let's do 4. Also, fun fact, in this world, because there's so many species in this world, so many sentient species working together and interacting with each other, and there's so many different ways of reproduction and also genders, after all the years of just interacting and just cultures melding together, people don't really go by genders anymore. So you will notice that I will use neutral pronouns for all the characters in my web series. Gender is a thing that they could never decide on, and thus they simply disregard. Deep sea? Yeah, so this octopus is like a deep sea octopus. Like, it comes like very, very deep underwater. And they were raised really, 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 really deep underwater. And their backstory is that this particular parent, I'll call them Nala for short, but Nala decided that, like, yeah, I don't want to live in my small town anymore. I want to go out and like find other work, go traveling, see the world on the surface. So yeah, they're on the surface now. But the fun thing about this world and like living in the deep sea is that every time they go home to visit parents, they have to like slowly do it. Cause you know how when you go from deep sea to the surface, if you do it too fast, even if you teleport, it'll like crush your skull or something. It'll fuck you up. So you have to like slowly descend. So there's like little villages, and well, not villages, but there's like there's different places at different elevations that you can go to, and they're often like tourist destinations or even just like places known for being a good place to help acclimate yourself to the change in elevation. So you slowly you if you're gonna visit your parents, you have to like start like maybe 1 or 2 months in advance and like take time off from work to like slowly move down from like city to city to city to go deeper down in elevation. It's giving you so much joy. I'm glad. I'm glad. Right? A huge trek to visit the in-laws. Yeah, they don't like going home that much. All right. Let's see. I think so. Jari was originally, I think their skin tone is like a little bit olive skin, just slightly, very slightly. Their skin tone is actually very similar to mine. I have like, I don't know what this is called. It's not exactly olive skinned, but like my pigmentation leans a little more towards like, there's like yellow pigmentation slightly. I know some Asians have like very pale skin. Actually, I don't like that this implies that they're not wearing anything. I'm giving you a jumpsuit, kiddo. Yeah, this is great. This is good contrast. It's very neutral color. Talons, we'll figure it out. I don't think talons usually get like a little darker in shade, right? So let me just go ahead and do like 90k. They're like, wait, chicken talons are like almost a little pink, right? Sorry, Taba's not a chicken, but you get me. I'll just do this for now. Yeah, a great excuse to not visit the in-laws. They'll be like, Nala, when are you coming home to visit us? And then Nala will be like, oh, you know. Oh, you know. The world's slowest train ride. Gravity doing the work to bring you down. I could see that also being a thing. I could see that being a thing for gravity. Something to think about. I could definitely see the whole train thing being a deal. But I also no. I think some people would be like, I would rather live in a hotel if I'm gonna be like just acclimating, but I could also see some people being like, the train is straightforward, it's also a little bit cheaper than like renting out places at all these cities, so I will simply use the train. Okay, so let's see here. If this individual, if Taba were to have the same kind of coloring as their bird parent, it would be like man, there's so much about my world building that I'm not quite sure how to begin telling you guys about it. I know some of you guys in chat don't know anything about what I'm cooking, but if I were to explain it, takes so long. Maybe I'll figure out a way to show it in the web series as I'm working on it. Web series and train sounds familiar. Coming back after visiting is even harder. You get the worst case of the bends ever. You would! I think like it would have to be something that like takes a while. It would be like, yeah, I'm taking like the next 2 months off from work. I think because of how the world is structured, I think like even if you have like work, they probably would be a little more lenient. I will say I think most of the cultures in my world lean towards socialism. Simply because there's too much competition between the cities. Okay, so just like jet black hair, and then maybe I've seen some colorings for birds where it's like they have like splashes of white on them, which could be fun. Or wait, hold on. I'm actually searching up some bird designs right now. Black birds. Black tropical birds. Ooh, black tropical birds. Oh yeah, some of them have just like striking red on them, which could work because their other parent has red coloring. So let's do that. Striking red coloring. Actually, I take it back. We're not doing white. We're doing red. We're gonna do like, ooh, maybe just like, oh, this is gonna be rough, fellas. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh yeah, this is starting to feel very like tropical bird-y. Black, but it shimmers a blue. I do like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do like it shimmers a blue. Okay. Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm holding you. Thanks for enjoying my world building. I appreciate that. That's true. Trading could probably be like a lot of like tying with balloons, setting it up. Can you, oh my goodness, can you imagine trading something for such a huge elevation shift? I think a lot of the stuff would be like, it'd be messed up. Imagine if I sent you a water bottle and you lived so deep in the sea. Like, that water bottle would have to be very carefully shipped downwards. So I'm guessing like just the price of goods between the two areas is probably huge. It's probably huge. But also I think deep sea, there's probably a lot of cities deep sea that try to source things locally and produce things locally, so they don't have to withstand the huge trade fees. Color scheme has some elements of the octopus parent. Yeah, so the octopus parent has like red that goes into black as their color scheme. Like the deep sea octopus. Let me see if I can find an image of like the deep sea octopus. It's gonna be much more vibrant though. So like deep sea octopus red. I was thinking of like a, oh yeah, they're also bioluminescent. I forgot to mention that, but one of their parents is bioluminescent. Let me see if I can. So I was inspired by this octopus. This is them. Or like they're gonna be a little bit like this coloring. Not exactly, because this is like an earth octopus. I don't want things to be like directly one for one. So I think this, it'll be vaguely inspired by that, but the red will be a stronger red. I think it'd be nice for the red to be like a really like intense red. Sella, thank you for the birthday wishes. Hello, welcome. We're figuring out the hair color for our main character. One of their parents is like octopus, the other parent is like a bird. And the octopus person has this coloring. Except the red is brighter. So we're figuring out a little bit how to get that here. I do think pearls could be very, very, very nice. Those probably have less transport fees. Swag? Hell yeah. Swag. Swag, swag, swag. Ooh, I do like that like the red is like a very deep red. Let me, whoa! Oops. Yeah, I like this red better. I feel like it does reflect that a little bit more. You know what? We could also maybe do like let me look at some more tropical birds. A lot of tropical birds, so what I'm noticing is that, you know, like tropical birds have colors in places where they can show it off to people. I think this is probably also the case for this species. Like the color has to be in a place that is like really, well, I mean, it's on the hair, which is already like pretty visible. Let's do, just having 2 patches of red is like okay. What if we do like, oh, hey, it could be fun if like, so for the back of the hair, just the way that the hair is layered, it kind of does this. What do you guys think? So like the red strands are long and they kind of peek out, and it just kind of forms like, it forms this kind of shape. So like, weirdly enough, the top of the hair, like the hair in this area, doesn't get long enough that it surpasses the red crest. And so like as their hair gets longer, it'll just do that. But it will always have like this little crest looking thing in the back of the head. That could be like a thing. I agree with you, Sella. Like, I thought it was so cool that like red becomes like hard to see at deep sea, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. So yeah, the red and black color scheme, flavorful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I just keep drinking water. I'm not used to talking this much during streams. You like it? Nice. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's explore some other possibilities. Maybe the whole hair is red? Maybe the whole hair is red, or it's like a gradation of red. But conversely, like, they could also have like, they could also have like very different colors too, because they have a lot of bird ancestry on one side, so you know, like non-dominant genes can also pop up, etc, etc. They don't have to exactly have red and black like their parents. I also know their other parent has like, their other bird parent has like black hair, but it's like black with streaks of like other colors in it. So it could, their hair could even be like, it could be red, and then maybe it like, maybe it gets like darker near the ends. Maybe it gets like a more like purplish darker near the ends. This is feeling very tropical bird. I'm liking it. Tropical birds that are red. Let's have a look. Some red tropical birds, they go into blue, which could be cool. They go into blue and then they go into yellow. Maybe their yellow is just like little streaks of I don't know about this. It's not bad per se. It's just it's let me think about this. Half and half, like Pepsi-kun from Fire Emblem Engage. Oh my goodness. That could be rough. I like, so that's the problem, right? I think Pepsi-kun from Fire Emblem Engage is an example of a hairstyle that personally I don't really want my character to lean towards. So how do I make this tropical? How do I get the tropical look without it being Fire Emblem Pepsi engaged? Their whole species is like this. Like, they just have really bright colored hair. Like tropical birds. How do I do this? Yellow here? I don't know about this. Thinking half, so you are thinking half and half, but in the sense like the top is black and the bottom half is red, but keep the red side bang fins, okay. And then maybe a simple rainbow multi-chrome highlight because blackbirds are shiny. Wait, that's maybe a look. Hold on, let me do it for this one. Cause the red thing, we'll keep the red. But we'll figure out how to deal with the red. I think it'd be nice to have an option that is simply red. Or like some form of red. I think red is just red as a hair color is very cool, and I think it's rarer to see. I think it's rarer to see in anime a red hairstyle that has other colors on top of it. Usually it's just like the hair is red, and like that's great. But this is an opportunity for like some real funky color swatches, so it could be fun. Is what I'm thinking. So okay, you said top is black, bottom half is red. So interesting. Maybe like interesting. Oh, this reminds me of that one Kill la Kill character. And then a simple rainbow multi-chrome highlight. That could be interesting. Maybe down like the side, maybe? And then I remember like the multi-chrome would have to be like... I gotta be careful here. This does read as tropical bird to me. I think I have to be so careful it's not too much. I'll marinate on it a little bit. Maybe their hair starts red, fades down into black, vice versa. Oh yeah, so we kind of have that going on here. When people with brown stay in the sun too long and their hair turns blonde. Okay. Two equally... yeah, I can see that Pepsi... The problem with Pepsi-kun is that it's two equally saturated colors in the same quantity. And like that is like a little bit eye-jarring. Okay, I think there are some suggestions. Top is red leading down to black. Underneath the hair is like a little red peeks through, like little sparks of red peeking through. Top is red leading down to black. Underneath hair, a little red. Oh, okay. That's also a possibility. Let's do that. Let's try that. Hi, Jess! Hey! This is the hairstyle we've arrived on, and we're trying to figure out how to do like the tropical bird effect on this hairstyle while sticking mainly with like black and red as like dominant colors. I mean, I would also be down to try some like blue. Like I think, you know, like if they have blue hair, it could be like maybe their bird parent has like black and blue plumage. Okay. We're trying out some possibilities here. If you guys have any blends you're thinking of, feel free to suggest. Okay. Toucan color schemes? Okay, I'll look into that. Red is leading down into black. Red leading down into black, you say. Okay, and then little red peeks through, like little specks of red peeking through. Is this what you were imagining, Ashi? Little specks of red peeking through. This is kind of cool. I can see this translating into just like a really cool hairstyle in general. Like I could see like this would translate well as they get older when they have different hairstyles. Currently it's like a little harder to tell because their hair is so short. As they get longer, as they get like long hair. So like long hair is pretty trendy right now in their world. I think like this could translate really well into long hair, I think. Let me look at some toucan color schemes. Toucan? Oh, man. Give me a second. Oh, 1 second. Okay. I'm just very touched. Some friends were very nice to me and I saw some cute messages and I was like, oh. 20 different species of toucan. Okay. I will say I searched up toucan and I see just the very usual toucan look, which is the black and white with the very vibrant beak. Let me see other types of toucan. So let me see if I can find some like red toucan. Okay, I like that red yellow is often paired together. It seems like a very powerful combo. Also like with a splash of blue. I'm gonna try to maybe simplify this one a little bit more. I think there's something here to be gleaned. Let's go ahead and do that, and then what if it was like yellow and then straight into blue? Because I feel like the gradient is making the design a little complicated. I think the gradient into like yellow and then green and then blue is what makes the design a little bit complicated. This works. This one's actually cool. It is cool. It is cool. This one's very simple. I like that the back is a crest though. Like there's like a just like a design. Wait, what if hey, let's keep going, fellas. What if we put like a bright blue crest underneath the red? No, maybe that's too much. I think I maybe liked it when it was just red. Folks, this is the hardest part, I think. Nope. I think for this one, so this is their hair if it was long. I think it's easier to show. Maybe for this one, the back has the crest design as well, right? But then there's like another... No. You know what? I just gotta get wild with these. I think I'm just being too conservative. I'm just thinking like, I'm thinking too much about like how normal anime hairstyles don't go this crazy, but this is a tropical bird. They gotta go wild. This is like their whole thing. It's just they gotta go wild. It's their whole thing. Cause like, wait, this character has a gradient, even though I said I didn't want a gradient here. You know what? Let's bring back the green gradient. Yeah, you know what? It's fine to go wild. Go hog wild. I feel like maybe like a little... Since this is so vibrant already, I think having maybe like a little blue one. Ooh, I'm no longer sure. Ooh, that's maybe too strong. Hold on a second. Toucan. Definite toucan vibes. Or maybe there's like streaks of blue that come out a little bit. There's a scene kid that pulled off what I'm searching for. Oh my goodness, that'd be a great reference to look at. Let's see. So so Ash, you're saying once the hair gets longer, it would be like red hair all around the head and then long black hair. When you face them, you see little specks of red, like a cape with things inside it. Red hair all along the head, and then black hair coming out with like little red things out of it. That could be cool. So would it be kind of like, it would be like, here's their hair, right? It'd be like red around the head, and then it would become. Wait, so does it gradient into black, or does it just become like, here's the rest of their hair, which is now black, and then there's like little flecks of. That's actually pretty cool. I do kind of like that. If you were saying it like gradients into black, I think that could also be very cool. Like, it would be like... It would be kind of like this, right? Hey, that's cool. I'm into that. So if that's the case, I do think the red would push down a little bit further here. Yeah. Yeah, that is actually very cool. That's actually maybe the the coolest one we have here. The two color is very, very nice. Gradient with feathers. I do like that. The textures in the gradient is a great touch. I do like that very much. Oh, that one's cool, but wait, now you're giving me ideas. What if... What if it's like... What if we have a version 2 over here where it's like... red? It's like... the whole thing is red. And then it, like... it gradients into... hell. Right? It gradients into like a almost violet kind of tone. And then, well, actually I'm not sure about this. Suddenly unsure. And then there are like yellow flecks. This one's not as cool, I think. But I think, wait. What if it gradients into black as well? Wait, this is the same thing. This is the same thing. I'm doing the exact same thing. What if like a deep red? A deep red? And then there's like yellow flecks in it. That's also like a possibility, I guess. Hell yeah, go into overdrive, go new. Stick in some highlights? Like highlights like this? You know, this thing, it could be fun if it was like red with like yellow flecks like this, and then there's like... It would be like just like a slash of like yellow in the front, maybe? Right? And then you would have a situation that's kind of like this, right? A little bit. So this would be the red yellow counterpart to the red black here. Okay, all of it's red and then like a little black streak from head all the way down. All of it red, just like a little black streak from head all the way down. Specks of color. The bottom edge. So that would be blue. So it would look like... This one's so simple compared to what we're cooking here. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you right now. I like these two the most. This one's okay. This one... This one's reasonable too. It just has like one rainbow color. No, I'm sorry. I think the rainbow one is not quite sitting with me just yet. But maybe we could find like an alternative to it. Okay. All of it red. All of it red, little black streak from top. Here's the black streak. It goes all the way to the end here. Little black streak all the way to the end. And specks of color from the dad at the end. So it's the specks of color. So the dad, I was thinking, has like... Sorry, I shouldn't say dad because they don't have gender. So from the parent would have like blue, little specks of blue at the end. That could be pretty. Just like some nice dark black and then some like light blues. Wait. More specks at the end. This is weirdly cute. Get some good sleep, Sella. Sleep well, sleep well. I'm sorry, the rainbow. I just wasn't feeling it. And it didn't click too well. Okay, Ashi. The crust idea is so pale now in comparison. Let's see here. What if we did... I will say though, I was fond of what Sella said in regards to the gradient maybe? So what if we did like... No, this is maybe too much. No, I can't. I think the gradient has to go between 2 colors, not to 3. Going to 3 colors is simply too much. So what if we did like red to purple? I mean, that's not bad. You like the red with the yellow soup in front? Thank you, Rio. So it'll have a yellow soup in front and then it'll have like bits of yellow peeking out in the back for like texture, while it transitions down into like a dark red / a darkish purplish kind of vibe. Yeah, we're really thinking. Lots of brain juices flowing. I tried adding a gradient to like the red crest in the back to make it go from like red to kind of like a magenta color. I don't know if that's better or not. Character design? Hard. Let's see here. Now what if I did like... What if there was one that was like this, and then... I don't think I should jump from red to blue. I think red to blue is like too much of a change. And yeah, it's like, as you said with the Pepsi thing, it just becomes... the Pepsi thing becomes too... It's like the colors are too different on the color wheel, and also like both of them can't be that saturated. But I feel like the charm of the blue is that it has to be saturated. What if it's like... What if we did like a desaturated... Oh yeah, I don't know about this actually. I think I need to go like a darker red if I choose to desaturate it. Interesting. Okay, wait, this is maybe a little bit of a better tone. Oops. And then we put in some blue, and then the blue could be like a sun. Nope. Nope. Like a sideways streak of blue. I'm so glad my hand does not feel sore, so I think we're doing great. It's been what? It's been a bit more than 2 hours. And then maybe like, I don't know, like flecks of blue at the ends? No. Ah, this one's also rough. The proportions are different, mostly red with a bit of bright blue, or the other way around. It could be really nice. Okay. Yeah, my wrist's doing a little bit better. Oh boy. Folks, this is rough. What if we did like a... What if we did like... What if it was like black hair and then, oh no. Alright, let's see here. No gradient here. But then there's like... It's like a repeating pattern that goes down the longer their hair is. On the back. This could also be in bright blue. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The bright blue is kind of maybe weirdly working here. It also could be that like the black I chose leans towards blue a little bit, so that's why. Oh, it's so tiny. It's tiny because it looks better on my own screen. I realize for streaming it becomes extremely small. And then it'll just be like, it'll be blue at the very ends. No, I liked it being red. And then what if this was red? Red and then it gets like blue blue repeating patterns. I think that could actually maybe work without being a little bit too wild. I was thinking the blue, like the longer the hair is, this blue portion would just get really, really long. That's like acceptable. You're doing great. Thank you for the help. Yeah. There's just a lot to explore here, a lot to consider. Thank you, Jess. I'm still cooking, still thinking. Stockings here from Panty and Stocking. Let me have a look. I do love Stockings hair. It's so cute. You know what? Let's try it. But also, give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to boink right back. Folks, I'm back. Looks like all I needed was a little bit of a break because I have ideas now. Ooh, I'm cooking. All right, hold on. Z, I love your idea. I'm gonna give this just a second because I realized that for this particular hairstyle, I think it would look nice if it maybe looked like I think it would look nice if it maybe just seemed like fire, you know what I mean? Like it transitions from red into kind of like an orange. Hold on. Let me do this. This is too messy. In fact, I'm just gonna do it here. So I'm gonna select. This is gonna be messy. It's fine. We'll figure it out later. I'm just gonna select this part. I'm gonna lock the pixels. We're gonna go from red to like an orange maybe. I'm cooking. I'm starting to cook. It's coming together in my head. I'm just like, oh, of course, it would be like that, and then it would have like streaks. I think it could be fun to have one of these hairstyles be like, oh yeah, it just looks like bits of like fire. I think with long hair, this could look pretty cool. I would have to change the parents' colorings to match this, but fun. No worries, Ashy. Fear not. Fear not. You're not Ashy. So that would be like the fire looking hair. It would look much better with long hair, I think. With short hair, I think I would continue messing with this. If we do keep it short, I'll continue messing with it so that it looks maybe a little more cohesive. I think some of the dots are too small right now, but this is kind of the general vibe of it. It'd be like fire looking hair. Mela for the new Pokemon games. Hold on, I look at Mela. Oh, yeah. A little bit like that. Yeah. So it's yellow at the base and then it goes to red down below. Okay. Okay. I love it. It's like a similar vibe. It's like the yellow on the top of her hair is now like a yellow streak. Okay. If I can get like a bit of a curl at the edges, it'll give them more like fun. Nice. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go down the list. So first I'm gonna look at Ashy's suggestion, and then I'm gonna try one that's Z's, which is like panty and stocking. So let me look at Ashy's. The black streak, okay, start at forehead. Specks of brighter blue. Okay, I think I kinda get what you're saying now. So let's see here. So what Ashy was suggesting was something like... It would, the black part of this would really flop into the front of their hair when they're younger. And then the specks of blue would be like textural. So let's see here. I mean, Ashy, I don't know why you were shying away. I felt like they looked pretty decent. Let's see. Maybe the blue is actually leaning more into like Apollyon blue, by the way, that I'm choosing right here. And like the bottom is blue and it kind of does like a upward texture a little bit. So when this individual has like longer hair, it will look interesting. I think the saturation is a little bit strong here. I'll like figure out how that works, but this is more or less the look, which I think is actually not. I actually think this one's not bad. I think it needs to be. I'm just gonna say right now. I think it needs to be like a darker blue. It needs to be like. It needs to be something like that. I think. And then the black is gonna have to be like that-ish, I think. A boy on surrogate father. I feel like the darker blue maybe works a little bit better. Things to think about. Now let me think about the panty and stocking one. I will say, as I was thinking about all of this, I thought about my initial design for main character, and I was like, it could be great to have... Oh, did I really change the hairstyle that much? This hair color now looks very tame compared to what we had before. So this was like my design for the MC a long time ago. It's kind of like a bit of like a pink color that's going on, like a magenta hue. And I think I was thinking it could be nice to have like a magenta hue and then have like the bottom side be panty and stocking blue. So let's see if we could try something like that. Oh, you've been productive? Love to hear it. Good night, Con. Sleep well. Thanks for dropping by. I've decided this coloring no longer brings me joy. What if we did the magenta color under here? Which would be hilarious because magenta is very visible in deep sea. Green and magenta are super visible in deep sea. Honestly, so funny. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't magenta a color that does not exist in the wild, actually, now that I think about it? Maybe if they do go magenta, it would have to be like something that they cook up. No, magenta has to exist in the wild, right? I remember reading that magenta is like not a real color. Okay, there are like magenta fish and salamander and lizards. It exists, okay. This is just panty and stocking though. This is just stocking because I realized stocking is like black hair with like magenta at the bottom. What if it's like... I want one option to be black hair though. I want one option to be black hair. There's magenta hummingbirds? Okay, okay, that makes sense. This is just stalking. So it would have to be a different color. It would have to be stalking, but like blue. Okay, but hold on just a second. Oh my gosh, it's bubblegum! Yummy! Delicious. Oh, this is cute. Oh, why do I weirdly like this color? This is some bubblegum main character. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember what I loved about my initial MC design, which is that I think it was like a magenta that went into like other colors. So IMC magenta that went into like red or like I do like that, okay. And then maybe like the blue goes into like darker hues as well. It's cute. Bubblegum birds. Hummingbirds also have crazy vibrant color schemes. Let's go! Alright, so we could actually take a look at that too. Oh, these are pretty! Oh, Ashley sent me some really nice birds. Okay, hold on just a second. The bird Ashley sent me is so beautiful. Let me see if I can like... Let me see if I can grasp that for the underlayer. Because that's such a pretty shade. Oh, or if we could even have an overlayer. That's the beautiful shade. It's such a nice color that Ashley has sent. Okay, so this is like... It's like this, and then it gets like a little bit darker along some of the edges, and then it gets a little more, it transitions in something like a little bit more like this. And I'm guessing like we would get rid of these. Or if you like the spots, we can keep some like spots just everywhere. I kind of like the spots now that I think about it. What if it's like you? No, I don't like that. a little halo of spots perhaps would be cute. My body accepts the halo. The halo of my body is like, yeah, okay, I believe you. I'm kind of weirdly into this one. This one I'm like weirdly into. I'm like weirdly into. Bubblegum one actually kind of was really cool. Now what if... Folks, I must cook. My desire to cook is astounding. What if there's like an additional one? I know we need to keep it to 4. I'm sorry, Ashy. This one was cool, but also I want to try one more thing. If the other thing is not as good, we'll come back to this. You know what? Let's cook. This is such a pretty bird. I just have to have this bird. This bird is so beautiful. Now, it's like... I think the gradients are so important, might I just say. Like, without the gradients, I think a lot of these hairs are not working. Wow. I'm really into, like, this color scheme that has been introduced to me. It's like that, and then the inside can be like... Bye-bye, Rio! Farewell! Oh, I thought it was cool, but then as I'm putting this down, I'm just like, never mind. Wait. I just need to gradient it out. That's what I need to do. I need to gradient it out. And then I need this to be less strong. This is too strong for my eyeballs. It needs to be weaker, please. Wait, is this the panty and stocking hair? I think I just did the panty and stocking hair. This is the panty and stocking hair. Okay, well we can't use peak at the bottom. But hey, wait a second. Nature is the best artist. This bird actually has white at the bottom. This one has like a beautiful white underbelly. Wait! White underbelly? Is this anything? I think I shouldn't make them blob together. I think they look nicer when it's just like... Interesting. You sent me a panty and stocking bird. Wait, was that blocking it? Oops. No, I wasn't blocking it, but let's just marinate for a second. I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna relax for a second. I don't like the white speckles with the magenta. I don't like it. What if it was all just white? It's all just white, baby. I maybe like that more, but I also feel like if this is how that has to go, then like the purple needs to take up more space. The purple has to go like even lower. It has to be like this or something. I'm kind of into that. And then I feel like if it's like this, it could be cool to have some texture coming up. Yeah, maybe that's cool. Just truly marinate this for a second. Oh, wait a minute. And then I think the purple could then, if we're not gonna have pink at the bottom, I think the purple could transition into pink. I want the pink, the magenta parts to be like little flashes of like more intense. I'm getting really into the sauce here. I think that's a good sign that I maybe like this design quite a bit, but also it's getting too into the sauce. I suppose so, but I think I don't think any of these look dumb. They look pretty cool. I think they look cool enough. They look cool enough. It's just it's hard too because this is not like a finished draft by any means. The tufts here have to be darker. I think this is it. This is maybe the best that I can get. I feel like if main character had any of these colors, I'd be into it. Let me double check. Let me really marinate on this. I think the bubblegum, I liked it before, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm just like... I want the bubblegum to transition into something a little more red. I want it to feel less like bubblegum and more like this is magenta. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting into the weeds. And I want the gradient area to go even darker. Okay. Alright, now I think I'm okay with the bubblegum hair. I think this has gotta be it. This gotta be it. Black into red with black specks. White, pink into purple under. Why? Why would you do this to me? You're right. Those are cool ideas. Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. Ah, frick. No, you're absolutely right. That would be so cool. Oh my goodness. It would be so much cooler if it went from like, oh my gosh. Ice cream. Let's go. You're right. It'd be cooler the other way. We are heading into Kill Kill territory, but black into red with like black. Black bits. This is a haircut I feel like I've seen before in places. I do like it going from black to red. Oh yeah, no. And then the reverse for this one, right, would be Are you really sorry? Are you really? No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing to be sorry about. Oh, this is so cool! I'm such a sucker for like the white hair. Oh yeah, this is a targeted attack on me. And then it goes like a little bit pink at the edges. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then it gets like the beautiful. Oh, I'm so into this one. No! This is my weakness. So into this. Second most powerful person at school. Yeah. Wait, this is Bettel's hair. This is Bettel from Tempest. It's fine. Hey, Bettel doesn't own every single hair color in the world. Okay, I can have some tropical bird hair. Okay. Okay, so it goes from like the blue into. I forgot what the other one did. So like the colors went up into the hair. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is cool. This is very cool. This is very cool. But this is also cool. Ah, beans! Both of these are very cool! Oh no. You're right, it's very fresh. It's very fresh and nice. I think the black going into red is the cooler one. Do I like the white with the purple undertones, or do I like the purple with the white undertones? Oh, this is challenging, but I'm gonna be real with you. I think I like the purple with the white undertones more. I know I was going on and on about how much I like this, but I think I like the other one more. This is wild. Wow. Okay. Incredible. Goodbye. Wow. Wow. Even I'm surprised. Save the color schemes for other people? Ah. Oops. What do you mean I can't get rid of this? Yeah, I think in this case, I could put them into other characters. This is true. This is true. So I guess I won't delete it then. So what I'll do instead is I will duplicate these. I'll duplicate this and I'll make like a final one for the poll. Okay, let's do it. A, B, C, D. It's the moment of truth, everybody. I ring my doorbell. I ring my bell. It's time to vote. Voting time is now. I'm gonna do a little poll. Which hair color is better for main character? Let's go. All right, let's do A, B. You love the light pink one? It is cute. C, and then D. All right, let's go, folks. It's time. Let me be sure it's fine. Insert that one. insert that one thing that's like choose your destiny, and then insert that one advertisement you get sometimes where it's just like a lady there and the only text, it's like for a phone, it's like for a game, right? And then all it says is choose your destiny, and it's just like, what are you advertising to me? Or like that Britney Spears gif that's like choose your destiny. Hi Razzle. No worries, Shadow Hedgehog color, very cool. I'm very into Shadow the Hedgehog. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. You can't decide? Ah, it's okay. You like A and B? A and B are both very cool. It's hard to choose. I feel like if any of these win, I'm like I'm super down. Let's see, we got 4 votes. I'm gonna just let it marinate for a little bit. I'm gonna see if more people could vote. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna... I'm gonna walk straight into the Discord and be like, hey, if you haven't been paying attention to my stream, that's fine. I need you to vote on this color thing. I need your help. Hi, friends. If you've been lurking, that's totally cool. I do, however, need some help right now with voting for a color scheme for my main character's hair. Please vote real fast. Thank you. And I'm going to... I'm gonna send the link. Help me. Oh no, I could never at everyone. I think at everyone would be too much. I'm going to, however, go to all the places where people normally lurk, and I will go, hey friends, can I get a little bit of a vote, please? Because I feel like the hair color is important for this character, right? I feel like this is one of the things that I don't know. I feel like it's important because it helps me visualize them. So I'm just like, I need people to come and vote. Okay, 7 votes. All right, we cooking. Yeah, I think after this I will wrap up stream. I'll tuck it all up. Thank you all for coming to wish me happy birthday. It makes me very, very happy. Thank you. I feel very cheesed. This is a great birthday so far. I feel cool. It's like having a birthday party of sorts. You see so many people and you're like, oh, wonderful. Everyone is here. Yay. Oh, who else can I send a message to? B is very cool. But alas, the other colors are also very cool. Shadow the Hedgehog colors, as they say. Ah! It's okay. It's all very cool. I feel like regardless of which one of these wins, I think the art I could draw of them could be very, very nice. It's okay. No, it's a cool color scheme. Mayhaps I'll give it to like another bird. Maybe B will be their parents' hair color. That could be fun. Give me a second, someone messaged me an important storyboard question. They fit different environments, Ouija? Interesting. Can you tell me more about what you mean by they fit different environments? I kind of get what you mean, as in like they have different vibes to them, but I guess they're all meant to be like very showy tropical bird hair. So, yeah, it's just like whatever you think would look cool on a main character, you could go for it. Of course, if any of these are also like really popular, it could be a color that shows up later, because it's fairly easy for characters to change their appearance in this world. So, they could switch it up sometimes. Go outside with a different hair color. But I guess right now we're choosing the hair color that they would return to. C looks like a flame bird? Yeah! C is definitely like flame bird feeling. Be like a forest dweller. Interesting! Okay, okay. Like a forest tropical bird? Yeah. Edgy edgelord! Powerful. Bye-bye, Jess! A has long hair? Oh, sure, I'll do that really fast. Give me a second. I'm like typing a question to someone. Not a question, I'm typing an answer to someone. Let me do a little bit of a change up, just so you guys can see what that would look like. Oh, whoa! Ignore the fact that I've erased their mouth. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, long hair wise, it would look, oops, kind of like that, I guess. Actually, I want the red to go up a little bit higher. Yeah, something like that, I guess. It'll look cooler. Actually, hold on, I need to fix this. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, that does not look cool. Probably something more like that, I'd say. The red will be like a thing that peeks out. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's look at the results. I think this is maybe as close as we will get. How many? 14 votes! And A wins! Let's go! Woohoo! Yep. It's like that, baby! if they had this hairstyle but had a really long mullet strip coming out the back, that'd be so cool. It'd be just like a red mullet strip with like little black specks on it. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Hell yeah, we've done it. This is the one. Congratulations. Thank you all for voting. We're getting the cool Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. The A color will also be, I think, very reminiscent of their octopus parent who has this coloring. Wow. Like parent, like child. All right. Well, that's all, folks. Thank you so much for helping me design Taba/Jari. I think, wow, all right, I'm very excited. This means I have a lot to start doing, a lot to get cooking. The child has been designed. Very, very cool. Don't have to write a tragic backstory. Well, how tragic it will be dependent on you guys, because you all get to choose what Jari does as a kid. So far, I think Jari's backstory is like fairly normal, but it's like, you know, the choices that you make them do will really shape how they turn out. I'm pretty excited for that. Pretty eager to see how it plays out. What is this sad abandonment backstory you've just cooked up? No. It's this world is... So I can talk a little bit more about the world, because I think that could be fun to really kind of explore with you guys. But this wins. Just do a little... 1 second, let me just make it the indicator that this one has won. Yay, this one wins! Dun 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 dun! This is the one. So this world is a fantasy solar punk-esque world, and there has not been any huge like empires in this world. There's not been a lot of like conquering of other cultures. So there's a lot of cities and a lot of cultures that have kind of persisted through time. And in this world, there's so many different species, but there's a very specific magical system where you get to share your magical power that comes with your species with other species by forging a pact with them. And the stronger your pact is with someone, the more of their magic you're able to utilize and share with each other. So over time, this world has become one where it's not so much the strongest magic users or the strongest people or the necessarily the cunningest people are the ones that survive, but I would say it's the people who are the best at creating good rapport with other people, creating good connections and relationships with others. So over time, this world has become one where it was advantageous to make friends and form close friendships and bonds with people from other species who look very different from yourself. So the world as it is currently is that there's a lot of intermingling between species, and a lot of like technology has advanced so far and so rapidly. And there is a lot of nomadic stuff. Yeah, so like a lot of the nomadic tribes were not wiped out. They continued and built traveling cities. So there's a lot of nomadic traveling cities, very like Howl Moving Castle like, but the cities are a little bit bigger. And it's very normal for people to start their own cities. The mercenary business is huge because it's people like starting their own, like their own traveling cities, and so they need protections, right, from pirates and from people who are out to steal things. So the mercenary business is huge. It's there's so many cities just going around. I think it's easy for cities to become insular a little bit. Like it's very easy for people to be like, this is our place, and like you have to vibe with our rules and like our whole culture in order to be accepted. But also it's just there's just so many ways for things to go about in this world. It's very flexible. There's a lot of stuff happening. And I'm glad you're excited for the project, Ouija. Thank you. I would say it has ended up being a fairly optimistic and happy world. There is a city that no matter what path you guys choose during childhood, Taba will eventually move to a city that is the city started out as a traveling school, and over time it turned into a college town, and then over time it turned into a city, and it's a traveling city that's like very centralized, focused on their school, focused on education, and it is very, I think from what we know, it leans very towards socialism and anarchism. There is no king, there's no council in this city. A lot of what happens in the city is voted on by the citizens, and it's a very highly technologically advanced city. Yeah. Tons of bows slashed together? No. Picture like high magitech stuff. Like technology has gotten to the point where like a lot of people don't have to like. There's no need for farmers, there's no need for like a lot of like maintenance for things. Yeah. It's I would say it's a fairly optimistic view of like a futuristic magical sci-fi world. And with all of this, I think the general vibe of this web series, I will say, is that it's weirdly this web series, depending on your choices, of course, I think it will lean more towards slice of life sports anime. And from sports anime, I do mean that like it's not so much that they're playing sports, but they're basically these characters. Like Taba gets really into video games, but video games in this world have evolved to the point where it's like they've created like what they call adventures, and like I need to figure out like a better name for it because adventures is way too vague. But basically, like let's say I want to start a game, right? And what I would do is I would find a location and I would install a lot of magitech that is designed to respond when other people interact with them or walk within their parameters, and then it will summon up magical holograms that it will summon up magical holograms that allow you to interact with the game in real space. So it's like VR, except everything's in holograms, and like everything is like a physical thing that like appears around you. And yeah. What is this? Tons of boats lashed together. Magitech boats? Same team support and growth, right? Interesting. Not boats lashed together, but there are boats that you can go on. So like Laputa? Laputa's a little bit big. Imagine Laputa but like a little bit smaller. Same team support and growth, right? But the same team support and growth. I kind of see what you're saying, Monty. Maybe I kind of do. Do you mean like this character will end up on like a team of people also working on games, and then they'll make the games together? If so, yeah, I think I told you about this, but it's like sports anime because they're making games competitively and they're like in groups together in teams making these games. And I would say how the games play out are very much like VR but with real holograms, and I would say it leans a little bit towards the flexibility of D&D, where you can actively program these machinery to respond very quickly to new queries and like new inputs. So it leans a little more towards like VR D&D. I don't know. This is like it's something entirely different than I think D&D or VR, but it's a little bit close to both of those. It's like, imagine if you played Pokemon Go, but when you went to the location, there was actual Pokemon that you could see. You can also make games that are like that. So it would be like catch-em-all games, but like you would see the creatures when you get there, and you could actually like throw holographic balls at them. Yeah, main character works with their pal friends, they all level up and stuff. Yeah. There's like sports aspects of it that are like about competitions. Yeah. I'd say you have the right idea, Monty. Yeah. Alrighty, but yeah, that's the general vibe of my web series. It's not an adventure in like the usual like fantasy adventure, fulfilling quests. No. It's weirdly slice of lifey. Yeah, and very much like about characters and about them like growing as individuals. I would also say the series is gonna be aimed towards adults, mostly because I am designing the series for like, in my mind, it's for me and my peers. So I'm not designing the series for kids in mind. I think that's very important to point out for my web series. I just think that, like, you know, when you make media for kids, you have to be so much more aware of things, and you have to design things more carefully for kids. Because I think a lot of kids, they don't understand nuance quite as well. This is just how it is. Like, you understand it better as you grow older. And I don't want there to be any misunderstandings, or do I want to like make content that is like harmful in any way to kids. I'm just making a story for me and my peers who all happen to be adults. So yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for coming. Thanks for saying happy birthday to me. Thank you. I am going to I'm gonna end stream now. If an adult series, does that mean Octopus Mom is going to be like Roxanne? What? What do you mean? I don't necessarily think that just because something is adult that the characters are more evil? Question mark? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying like if it's an adult series, does that mean the characters are sexy? I guess like in my mind, I know like in a lot of Western media, if you label something as adult, people expect there to be sex. That's not gonna be the case for my web series. It's not that I am shy towards sex, it's more that I'm just like, I'm not putting it in there just because I feel like a lot of like adult media in the West is like, if something is adult, they'll just put in sex because they have to put in sex, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, that's maybe a bit weird. The octopus parent is not evil. They're very charming is maybe the way to phrase it. They're just a regular person as they are. Kame, thank you for the happy birthday wish. No worries for being late, no worries. Thanks for the happy birthday wish. It is my birthday. Hot and evil. Ah, yeah, I think hot and evil is great, but it's you know, it's hard to create a character that's hot and evil in like a slice of life story because if you create a character that's hot and evil in a slice of life story, they're a criminal and they're going to jail. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say about it. I will, as much as I love hot and evil characters, I don't think this is the setting for it. Because everything is like, everyone's just trying to live together in harmony, but even that's difficult because I think like, you know, like people are people, so they sometimes don't get along. Also, I would like to say, please refer to their parents as parents because I think it's a little weird. Not that it's weird, but I think calling them mom and dad has like implications that one for gender and like two for sex. Like I think like how like the way that they made Taba is actually through like an egg pod. So even if you were to go down to biological, like someone had to give birth to Taba. The truth is no one gave birth to Taba. Taba was made in an egg pod. Because they are two completely separate species. So copulation, regular reproduction is impossible between them. But yeah, reminder to use gender neutral terms for these characters because this is simply how the world is. I mean, like if you use gender terms, I'm not gonna like smack you, I'm not gonna like get mad or whatever or anything like that, but it's just like I think this is like a fun opportunity because I think I don't think I've seen a fictional world yet where every character is referred to as gender neutral. So this is like a fun setting where there's so many species, so many reproduction methods, and so many genders over history that like people were just like, you know what? Gender neutral is how our language translators will translate these things. So like everyone's just kind of vibes. People don't really think too much about gender. Thank you so much, Kane. Thank you, Ashy. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for this web series. I'm excited to start working. Wow, now that I have this done, I can see myself just like working on it like tomorrow and stuff. But yeah, I gotta start drafting, gotta start tweaking their designs. I might tweak the parents' designs a little bit, but Taba locked in. Love to see it. Alright, folks, thanks for joining. Let me see. How do I end the stream? How do I do this? Let's see here. I think I pressed stop stream. Have a good rest of your day, everyone! I say this preemptively as I figure out how to end stream. Bye!